Of course, you're welcome.
I just got to ask you though. So I want to believe that you're not a delusional woman. Can't you just look around you in society and see for yourself that it's not even close? Like when you think about all the electricians and movers and construction workers and mechanics and everybody who makes the world work with your own eyeballs, they're clearly not women. Like clearly not women, right? Like that's just clearly true to you, isn't it?
I know, but maybe at some point it's something like cultural, because for years, like women been doing like different type of work and men been doing different type of work. And of course, if they are stronger than women, as they say.
Actually, I love this argument. I think it's a great one. So if you're a primitive man and a primitive woman, and survival is the thing that you're after, then wouldn't you associate jobs with the people who are the best at those jobs in order to have the best survival rate? So very clearly then, if men are the hunters and women are the gatherers, what have we established?
I think we all get that biologically males are stronger.
It's not just stronger.
What else? Like,
why are they just in the capacity for these things and women are not? It can't just have to do with strength, because there are women who you can argue are stronger than some men, and they still don't go into these fields. There must be something else which is compelling there. What is it?
Well, I've seen some women in the fields, but yeah, it's just harder work. Yeah, I understand.
No, there's basically none.
Yeah,
like,
okay.
if you look at linemen, electrical linemen, there's basically no women at all. Like, basically none. And even the ones who are considered electrical linemen don't actually go out and build power poles. They just don't exist in this field at all.
Do you want women to do that?
Want?
Yeah,
Well,
like is the point you're
thing
making is that
like,
you want women to do it?
I would happily, if you wanted to, I would be happy to exchange where women did all of the most horrific jobs in society while I kicked my feet up and said, look at my tits, and I got whatever I wanted. That seems like a way better deal to me.
Yeah, then the bigger there's just man and women stuff. Yeah, just what society is.
I mean, I don't know, Brian, am I crazy? Doesn't it seem like a way better deal? Like, how upset would you be if you were objectified for your body and basically didn't have to do shit?
But I thought you
like, how mad would you be about that?
I think I would trade male privilege for female privilege.
So if
I'll
you could
do
be
that
born,
trade.
if you could
I'll
be
do that
born
trade.
again, would you choose to be a woman? Like genuinely, would you?
No,
really
I'm
choose-
saying if I could
Way
stay.
easier life.
But
I
would you
could
choose
stay-
to be a woman, like with everything you?
Yeah, but
I've
the
asked
problem,
this too,
The problem
and
is when you make So the problem with this is when you make an ontological argument, like would you choose your state of being?
Yes.
I don't know what the state of being
But
is.
you think it's
exit-
easier,
hang
and
on,
you think it's more-
absent my own. I can only observe.
correct.
So from an observational standpoint, it is very clear to me that women have life on easy mode in comparison to men, and that women often will demonize men as though that is not the case, which is just fucking absurd. It's
I think-
very clear that they do.
Yes, I think men and women both have a heart in just different ways. But
No, women don't have it hard in any ways.
that's
come
your
on.
point of view. But if you
Okay,
think
show me-
if you
tell me
think
what's
being
the
if you
hardship of
think
Western
being a
women?
woman is very easy
Yes.
from your perspective, would you just if you could choose?
I'm actually willing
you?
to listen to a counter argument. Tell me what
Can
are
you answer that
women's
question first, though?
hardships? Hang
Can
on.
you- yeah.
What are women's hardships? What are women's hardships? What
Can
are
you
they?
answer that question
men
I
don't
asked
have,
first?
That men don't have.
Can you answer
What?
that question I asked first, though?
One
Would
of
you
them being
be?
tough.
What's
Would
the
you
question
want?
you asked? I'll answer, and then you answer. Promise?
Okay, promise. Okay,
All right.
so if you know, like for certain, that being a woman is that much easier, would you choose it? Would you want to be born a
well,
man?
Well, sure. From the logical spectrum.
No, just
of
like
course.
you
I
would really want to
from
be
the logical
reborn.
spectrum, I would take all things
Just-
which are female privilege and hand them to men. Yes.
No, not handing. Would you be reborn as a female, if you could choose? Like if it's so easy, would
Well,
you
again,
want to be a female?
You're asking a question which I have no frame of reference to answer because it's ontological. You're asking.
But
about
you're
the state
literally
of being.
saying being a female is easier. So I'm asking
it
you.
is easier.
So would you want to be a female? Like
Yeah,
if you
but
could be
you're
reborn?
asking these are two different questions.
Well, I'm
You're
asking you
what I
this
want.
one. And I'm
Yeah, but
asking
you're
this
asking-
one.
You
Yes.
have to be silent enough for me to answer the question you ask.
Okay, but it's just a yes or no question, like you say. True or
Yeah, but
false?
it's
Yes
not
or no?
It's not okay. Okay, I'll tell you what. Yes, if I had the understanding.
No,
of what
just
that
yes or
meant.
no. Just yes or no, because you think
Okay,
you know what a woman
okay,
is.
hang on. So yes or no?
Yes.
Would you get fucked up the vagina with razor wire to save your nephew?
I'm just, but
Answer my
you're
question,
for a
yes or no?
I
Would
asked
you
you
get fucked
first.
up the vagina with razor wire to save your nephew? Yes or no?
You see the point? You're counter arguing
Answer
my
my
question.
question,
Why don't you answer
lady.
mane?
Lady, I
Man,
just
man,
answered yours. I
man.
just
Just say
answered
yes or
yours.
no.
Just
It's a
answer
simple
mine.
yes or no.
Answer mine.
Answer
I did.
mine.
I said yes. I
But
said
you
yes.
said you
Now
brought
answer
it in
mine.
with a
I
theological.
said yes. What does the word
Okay.
fucking yes mean?
Okay, so
What
you would
does
be
the word
you would
yes
want to be
mean?
reborn as a woman.
Yes.
Okay, thank
Now,
you. That's
answer
it.
my question.
Okay, correct.
Would you
Go.
rather be, would you?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Would you
Yes.
get fucked up your vagina with razor wire to save your nephew?
To say I don't really care for my family like that because I'm
No,
not close
yes
to
or
them.
no?
But if I had to get fucked,
Yes or no?
Okay, yes, 100%.
Okay.
Yes.
Then shut up with this bullshit.
Okay, why does
So,
that?
yes,
That has nothing
of
to do
course.
with each other. You're just asking
So,
an irrelevant
no,
question.
I'm saying that when you have,
Okay.
if you have a loaded yes or no.
Okay, correct.
Right? I can only answer though from the status of what is ontology. But if you load it, then I can load it back. So
Yeah,
here's another one.
I didn't say
Hang
you
on, hang
can't.
on. Here's another one.
Okay.
Here's another one. Here's
All
another
right.
one. Would you go back in time to kill Adolf
Where's the
Hitler
gong?
and save 6 million Jews?
Okay.
If you knew it would lead to the eradication of 8 million Asians?
Boring.
Do I have to choose?
Boring.
But why do I have
Yes,
to?
yes or no?
So why are you forcing
Yes or
me to
no?
Change
choose
the
such
channel.
a like?
Yes
This is
or
not.
no?
Boring.
Yes or no?
I don't even. I'm not. I don't know.
Boring.
I'm literally
Yes
asking
or
you a
no?
question, and you're asking me one
Yes
for
or
what
no?
point? Thank you for
Boring.
answering
Stop.
the fact.
Stop.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead again, because I promised, so I'm gonna have to answer and
Would
make a
you
choice.
go back in time
Uh-huh.
and kill Adolf Hitler knowing it would save 6 million Jews if it led to the eradication of 8 million Asians? Would you do it, yes or no?
Perhaps. I don't. Yes.
No, that's not yes, or
yes,
no.
I will kill
That's
my
not yes
Asian
or no,
race.
perhaps.
Yes. Preferably
Yeah.
like North Korea. Maybe like then they wouldn't be like preferably
Right.
those Asians. You know,
that's-
yes.
So now you now maybe you understand what a loaded question.
No,
is.
I
I'm
don't,
trying to
because you
answer-
for a
Oh, you
fact
don't
say
think
that women have it easier, and you're like, yeah, I would rather
They do have it easier.
tits and like take pictures, and you already said that as a woman that's not like right, and for you to be a woman and do that.
Wait, he
that's-
said that?
Yes.
No, never happened.
But I'm just you literally say it's easier to just take tits, pictures and like live an easy
It-
life. So okay,
It's
then
easier.
if you were a woman, would you be doing that though? Yeah, it is
Yeah,
easier, but a more
again.
and yeah, you think about the OnlyFans girls who do it, but what about the girls that aren't doing it? You know, like
What
I'm.
about 'em?
Yeah, you're talking about them.
Yeah, what about them?
Yeah, they're not doing it. And you guys always talk
They
about
are
the
doing it.
worst
What do you mean?
things. Okay, but